That's what we're going to crochet. Now we will crochet the snowman head first. I will use 3.5mm hook to crochet my snowman. You can hold the hook like this. Wrap the yarn around the pinky finger, and then around the forefinger and ring finger. Press the yarn with them. Okay, one more time. There is another way. Wrap the yarn around your forefinger and press it with pinky finger, then wrap it around ring finger. Press it with them. Now we will make a magic ring. Insert the hook into the loop. Do a yarn over. The hook brings the yarn through the loop. Yarn over again. Bring the yarn through the loop on the hook. Now a circle has formed. First round use single crochet. A total of 6 single crochet stitches in the magic ring. Then we will get 6 stitches in total. Let's do the first single crochet. Insert the hook into the large circle. Yarn over, then bring the yarn through the large circle. Watch it again. Make sure your yarn is under the hook. Yarn over clockwise. When we yarn over clockwise at this step, means we'll do cross single crochet. When we yarn over anti-clockwise at this step, means we'll do single crochet. We'll always do cross single crochet in our project, because it's more regular than normal single crochet. When we say single crochet, we means cross single crochet in our project. Now there are 2 loops on the hook. Make sure the hook is under the yarn. Yarn over anti-clockwise. Then pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. First single crochet is finished. That is the first stitch of the magic ring. It's a V shape. Button the marker in the first stitch. Then we do the second single crochet. Insert the hook into the large circle. Yarn over clockwise. Then bring the yarn through the large circle. Yarn over anti-clockwise. Then pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. Now we get 2 stitches. Repeat the process for more times. Insert the hook into the large circle. Yarn over, then bring the yarn through the large circle. Yarn over, then pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. Repeat the process 6 times in total. 4th single crochet is finished. Then we do the 5th single crochet. The 6th single crochet. The 6th is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Button the marker in the last stitch. We have got 6 stitches in the first round. Pull the tail and fasten off. Adjust the loop size. In the join round, we often do a slip stitch to end the round. Insert the hook to the first stitch. Remove the marker. Yarn over. Pull the yarn through the stitch hole. Then bring the yarn through the loop on the hook. A slip stitch is done. The first round is done. Then we do a chain stitch. In the beginning of a round, we often do a chain stitch. Yarn over and bring the yarn through the loop on the hook. A chain stitch is done. In the second round, we do 1 increase in each stitch. Means we will do 6 increased stitches in total. Increase means do 2 single crochet stitches in the same stitch hole. Then we will get 12 stitches in total. Insert the stitch hole that you do the slip stitch. Do the first single crochet. Done. We'll always do the first stitch in the hole where you do the slip stitch. That is the last stitch of the first round we marked. Then the slip stitch, chain stitch, and the first stitch of the second round. The slip stitch and chain stitch are not counted as stitches. Button the marker in the first stitch. Then we do the second single crochet in the same hole. Now we made 2 single crochet in the same hole. That means we have made the first increase stitch. Then we do the second increase crochet in the next stitch hole, means we do 2 single crochet stitches in the next stitch hole. The second increase is done. Then we do the third increase in the next stitch hole. The fourth increase. One increase stitch equals 2 single stitches. The fifth increase. The sixth increase. Insert the hook into the last stitch and remove the marker. Do 2 single crochet stitches in the same hole as before. Now we have got 12 stitches in the second round. Button the marker in the last stitch. Do a slip stitch at the end of the second round. Insert the hook into the first stitch. Remove the marker. Yarn over and bring the yarn through the hole. Then through the loop on the hook. Slip stitch is done. Yarn over and bring the yarn through the loop on the hook. That is the chain stitch at the beginning of third round. Third round we do single crochet and increase crochet. 1 single crochet and 1 increase or group. A total of 6 groups in third round. We will get 18 stitches in total. Do 1 single crochet in the hole that we do slip stitch. That is the first stitch of third round. Remember that chain stitch and slip stitch are not counted as stitches. Button a marker in the first stitch. Do an increase crochet in the next stitch. Means do 2 single crochet stitches in the same hole. Now we have done the first group. The second group, do a single crochet in the next stitch. And do an increase crochet in the following stitch. The third group, do a single crochet in the next stitch. And do an increase crochet in the following stitch. The fourth group, do a single crochet in the next stitch. And do an increase crochet in the following stitch. The fifth group, do a single crochet in the next stitch. And do an increase crochet in the following stitch. The sixth group, do a single crochet in the next stitch. Insert the hook into the last stitch and remove marker, then do an increase crochet in the last stitch. Button the marker in the last stitch. This is the right side. This is the wrong side. The right side looks more regular. Turn it to the right side. Do a slip stitch in the first stitch at the end of third round. Do a chain stitch in the beginning of the fourth round. Fourth round we do single crochet and increase crochet. 1 single crochet, 1 increase and 1 single crochet are a group. A total of 6 groups in fourth round, then we will get 24 stitches. Do 1 single crochet in the hole that we do slip stitch. That is the first stitch of fourth round. Then do a increase crochet in the next stitch, means 2 to single crochet in the same hole. If we forget to button the marker on the first stitch, don't worry. Between the last stitch and first stitch, there are slip stitch and chain stitch. So we can easily find the first stitch and button the marker in. Now we can continue the first group. We have done a single and an increase crochet. Here we can see 3 stitches we have made. Do the last single crochet of the first group. Then we do the second group, a single crochet in the next stitch. An increase crochet in the following stitch. A single crochet in the next stitch. We can count the stitches to figure out if we are doing right or where we are. 1 single crochet equals 1 stitch, 1 increase crochet equals 2 stitches. So there are 4 stitches in one group. We've done 2 groups, so we've got 8 stitches. The third group, a single crochet in the next stitch. An increase crochet in the following stitch. A single crochet in the following stitch. The third group is done. Then we do the fourth group, a single crochet in the next stitch. An increase crochet in the following stitch. A single crochet in the following stitch. The fourth group is done. Repeat the process. Do the fifth group, 1 single, 1 increase, 1 single crochet. The fifth group is done. Then we do the sixth group, 1 single, 1 increase, 1 single crochet. Don't forget to remove the marker. Now there are 24 stitches. Button the marker in the last stitch. Do a slip stitch in the end of the 4th round. Pull the yarn to adjust the size of the loop. Do a chain stitch in the beginning of the 5th round. 5th round we do single crochet and increase crochet. 3 single, 1 increase crochet are a group. A total of 6 groups in 5th round. Do first single crochet in the hole that we do slip stitch. That is the first stitch of 5th round. Button the marker in it. Do second single crochet. Do third single crochet. Do 1 increase crochet. The first group is done. Then the second group, do 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. One increase in the following stitch. Then do the third group. Do 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. One increase in the following stitch. Then do the fourth group. Do 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. 1 increase in the following stitch. Then do the 5th group. Do 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. 1 increase in the following stitch. Then do the 6th group. Do 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. 1 increase in the following stitch. There are 30 stitches in total. Button a marker in the last stitch. Do a slip stitch in the end of the 5th round. Do a chain stitch in the beginning of the 6th round. For the 6th to 12th round, do 1 single crochet in each of the 30 stitches. From the previous round, do the first single crochet in the stitch hole. That we do slip stitch and button the marker in it. Then do 1 single crochet in each of the stitches. From the previous round. Omit it here, repeat the process on yourself. Now we're doing the 29th single crochet of the 6th round. The 30th single crochet. Button the marker in the last stitch. Do a slip stitch in the end of the 6th round. Do a chain stitch in the beginning of the 7th round. Turn it to the right side. Now we do 7th round. Do 1 single crochet in each of the 30 stitches. From the previous round. Don't forget to button the marker. We can count the round to figure out where we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've made 6 rounds. Now we continue to do the 7th round. Do 1 single crochet in each of the stitches. From the previous round. Omit it here, repeat the process on yourself. Now we've done the 27th single crochet of the 12th round. 28th single crochet. Do the half of the 29th single crochet. Don't finish it, because there comes a knot. Cut it off. Then wrap the yarn around your finger for restart. Then press the 2 tails with middle finger. Yarn over and bring the yarn through the 2 loops on the hook. Now we finish the 29th single crochet. Then do the 30th single crochet. Insert the hook into the last stitch hole. Remove the marker. Make sure your hook is under the 2 tails, so the yarn will wrap around the tails. Then we can hide the tails after repeat this process about 5 times. Then yarn over and do the last single crochet stitch. Button a marker in the last stitch. Insert the hook into the first stitch. Remove the marker. Make sure your hook under the two toes. Yarn over and do the slip stitch in the end of the 12th round. Then do a chain stitch for the beginning of 13th round. 13th round use single crochet and decrease stitch. One decrease means combining two stitches into one stitch. Two single, one decrease, and two single crochet stitches are a group. A total of 5 groups in 13th round. We'll get 25 stitches in total. Then we do the first single crochet of the first group. Before yarn over, make sure your hook is under the toes. Button a marker in the first stitch. Then do the second single crochet of the first group. Before yarn over, make sure your hook is under the toes. Now we will do 1 decrease crochet. Insert the hook into the front loop of the next stitch. Then insert the hook into the front loop of the following stitch. One more time. Insert the hook into the front loop of the next stitch. Then insert the hook into the front loop of the following stitch. A stitch is made of front loop and back loop. Here we insert the front loop only. Yarn over and bring the yarn through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and bring the yarn through the last 2 loops. A decrease is finished. Then we do the last 2 single crochet of the first group. Whoops, forget to cut off the tails. Then we do the next group of the 13th round. One single crochet equals 1 stitch, 1 decrease equals 1 stitch. So there are 5 stitches in the first group. Then do the second group. Do 2 single crochet. Then do 1 decrease crochet. Insert the hook into the front loop of the next stitch. Then insert the hook into the front loop of the following stitch. Yarn over and bring the yarn through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and bring the yarn through the last 2 loops. A decrease is finished. Then we do the last 2 single crochet of the second group. The second group is finished, and we get 10 stitches. Now go on to do the third group. Repeat the group pattern 3 more times. 1 single, 1 single, 1 decrease, 1 single, 2 single. The third group is finished. We get 15 stitches. Repeat the group pattern 2 more times. Omit it here. Button a marker in the last stitch of the 13th round. Do a slip stitch in the end of the 13th round. Do a chain stitch in the beginning of the 14th round. 14th round use single crochet and decrease stitch. 3 single, 1 decrease crochet stitches are a group, a total of 5 groups. We will get 20 stitches in 14th round. That's the slip stitches line. If we fasten the loop when we do the slip stitch line won't bulge too much. Then we do a single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. Don't forget to button a marker into the first stitch. Second single crochet. Third single crochet. 1 decrease crochet stitch. Insert the hook into each front loop of next 2 stitches. Yarn over and bring the yarn through the first 2 loops. Yarn over again and bring the yarn through the last 2 loops. First group is finished. Repeat the group pattern for more times. First single. Second single. Third single. 1 decrease. Second group is finished. Omit it here. Repeat the group pattern 3 more times on yourself. Now we've done the last decrease. There is no need to button the marker here. Cut off the yarn, leave a 4 inches tail. Do a slip stitch and pull the tail through the hole. Now the snowman head is finished. Since we're going to make 2 snowmen, so we should make 2 heads.